children, today we are going to study our first lesson, that is the tale of a mountain. We all know the value of friendship, is it? We all know the value of friendship. We can't imagine without friends, is it? So, this lesson is about the value of friendship. This lesson is about friendship. Okay, first we can take the first two paragraphs. I am going to read the first paragraph. You can take the textbook. Yes. Once upon a time, there lived a mountain which was so high that it might have been the very tallest mountain in the whole world. It stood alone in the blue sky. The plain was far below it. So, it had very few friends. Only the big fluffy clouds reached all the way to its peak. But what fun it was to poke a pointed peak into their fluffy middle. It tickled them. The clouds would burst into laughter. And sometimes they would laugh so hard that they would cry. Then it would rain on the earth below. One hot summer, the sun shone down so hard and long that for several days there wasn't a single little clouds in the sky. The mountain felt very sad. Finally, when it could not bear being lonely any longer, it asked the great wide sky, "Why don't you let the little ones run and play? Where have they gone?" The sky replied, "All my children have gone to the kingdom of winter, which is very far from here. They won't come back until the end of the winter." Yes, once upon a time, there was a big and tall mountain, and it is very tall. So, anybody can't reach its peak without the fluffy clouds. So, the fluffy clouds were the only friends of the mountain. The mountain and the fluffy clouds became very friends and they played lot of games. One hot summer, the clouds went away to the kingdom of winter. Why? The clouds can't bear the heat of the sun. So, they went away to the kingdom of winter. So, the mountain became very sad and he went to the wide blue sky and asked, "Where are my friends? I want to see them. I want to see them." So, the wide sky replied, "It is not possible. They will not come back. They will not come back until the end of the summer." The mountain became very sad and it began to cry. In these two paragraphs, we can take two new words, that is plain. Do you know the meaning of plain? A large flat area. A large flat area is called plain. A large flat area is called plain, and next one is fluffy. The meaning of fluffy is very light and airy. Very light and airy like balloon. Fluffy clouds means very light and airy. Next, we are going to read the next two paragraphs. "I miss them so much," the mountain said with a sigh. "Maybe I should go to the kingdom of winter and visit my friends." You are a mountain and are heavy and you can't fly like clouds. Mountain always stay in the same place. The sky stated firmly. The mountain became even sadder. Everyone else moves around and finds exciting new things. I have to sit still. Nobody and nothing needs to me. It wailed. Tears began to flow like rivers down the mountain face. For the first time in its life, the mountain cried. Even as it cried, the dried and cracked plain below drank the flowing water thirstily. and before the end of the day, the cracks in the soil had healed, the plain became fresh and green. The sky replied, "All my children went into the kingdom of winter and they will not come back until the end of the summer." The mountain even sadder, and it said to the king, to the blue sky, that I miss them so much. I want to see the clouds as early as possible. Without friends I can't live, the mountain said to the blue sky. Or I want to go with them, the mountain said to the blue sky. So the blue sky replied that they will not come back now and you can't go there because you are very big and you can't fly like a cloud. So the mountain became very sad and it can't control himself and it began to cry. The mountain began to cry and he said, "Everyone else moves around and find exciting new things. I have to sit still. Nobody and nothing needs me." After that, the mountain began to cry. Tears began to flow down its face like tears, flow down its face like river. That means the mountain became very sad and it began to cry. The tears began to flow down its face like a river. The water flowed down and it came to the plain. The mountain became even sadder and it began to cry. When the mountain cried, the tears began to flow down its face like a river, and the water flowed down and it reached the cracked and thirsty plain and made it fresh and green. The plain called out the mountain, "Oh kind mountain, thank you for saving me from a terrible fate. Your water is so pure, it had healed all my wounds. Look at how much it has changed me." The mountain was so surprised that it stopped crying. Until then, nobody had even spoken to it from down below. After all, the mountain was very high and the plain so far below. In fact, the mountain had forgotten that the plain was there. The mountain looked down and was surprised as it saw the lovely plain. It was like a fresh green carpet. The mountain was filled with delight, and wise old sky whispered, "Now, mountain, you see that you can find friends anywhere. You just have to notice them. You just have to notice them." The plain thanked the mountain. The water came down and it reached in the plain, and the plain became very fresh and green. And finally, the plain thanked the mountain. Actually, the mountain don't know what happened. The plain said to the mountain that, "You saved me from a terrible fate and you gave me loads of water and you made us fresh and green. So we are very thankful to you." By hearing this, the mountain became very happy. Terrible fate. Actually, the mountain surprised to hear this because until then he has never noticed the plain. It was here below, far below. Finally, the mountain delighted to find a new friend. Look children, you can find friends anywhere. You can find friends anywhere, but you just have to notice them. You just have to notice them. Before concluding the lesson, we can ask so many questions to you. First of all, who were the mountain's best friends? Yes, very good. The fluffy clouds were the mountain's best friends. The next question is, where did the clouds go in summer? Where did the clouds go in summer? Yes, very good. The clouds went away to the kingdom of winter. The clouds went away to the kingdom of winter. What happened when the mountain cried? What happened when the mountain cried? Yes. When the mountain cried, tears flowed its face like a river, and the water made the plain fresh and green. Okay, why did the plain thank the mountain? Yes, plain thanked the mountain because they got enough water and they made fresh and green. Children, I think you understood the lesson, and do you have any doubt? Yes, if you have any doubt in this lesson, you can ask to me, and you have an assignment for you. Write a short note on the relationship between the mountain and the fluffy clouds. Okay, thank you.